have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Roberson. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Well, you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either drafted or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Waiters, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
And guys, for the Thunder, listen, they're not a big market team. They've had to make sacrifices with money to stay competitive. They do a terrific job with the limitations that small market presents.
Passes it to Morrow. .32 seconds left in the third quarter. That's good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
There's the feed to Fry. It's taken away by Collison. Fires for three. And Morrow hits again from deep. And it's a 12-point Oklahoma City lead.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Fast break, here we go. And that one's good. 14 points for Iman Shumpert.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
From deep, Morrow. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Thunder lead by 10. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And the final period of play just about to start. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. And it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. No one near James as he lets it go. That three off the mark.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Irving's checked in for Cleveland. From the arc. Good, and the assist goes to James. 13 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him. Boy, he went way up top there. Some serious hang time on his way to the rim.
James. And he jams it with authority.
There you go. I mean, this is the time to get aggressive. I mean, they need to keep feeding him the basketball. And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
For three, Durant. The kick out to Westbrook. Who's back up? It's Durant on the wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. We've gone about a minute and a half.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Westbrook dishes to Kanter. Feeds it to Robertson. It's Durant on the wing. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty. rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Timeout called the Cavaliers. One of the most dominant players in 2014 was Kevin Durant, of course, winning the league MVP. Then last year, cut short. We know that he's now on a mission to get back to that level. And Greg, it's hard.
Yeah, you know, it all came down to health for Kevin Durant. And at this point in his career, I mean, he's got the maturity. He's developed the skill set. He's just got to stay on the court. And really, when you talk about the game of basketball, the rest will take care of itself.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
You know, talking about Durant as he looks to recapture the league MVP, he can take a cue from last year's MVP, Stephen Curry. Curry battled through numerous ankle injuries over the years earlier on, only to come out on the other side with his best season ever in 2K15.
Here's Ibaka. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
No other way to put it, just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack. And getting back to Durant, sometimes adversity brings out the best in you. Adversity challenges you to rise above. And Kevin was already at the highest rung on the ladder. I think his opponent should be very afraid of what they're about to witness this season.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Morrow comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Waiters in for Roberson. From deep, Morrow. Offensive rebound.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Irving's shot is good.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
From deep, Morrow. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Smith. Oh! And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
They sure did, Greg. And I like the fact they never put their chin in their chest when they were down early. I mean, they were down big early. They were composed, and they never got desperate and stayed within themselves. Very impressive.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to one. Cleveland's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Westbrook kicks to Cantor. Here's Smith. No good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
We've got 1:23 left in the game. LeBron drives in. Got a hand on it. And here we go with Waiters. Running it up the court. The dish to Westbrook. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Westbrook's got 11 here in this quarter alone. And we'll get a look at how the Hustle Stat game has been going for the Thunder.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also the ball hawking, the way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking advantage. Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
The drive by James. Smith wide open. He fires. It's good. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Here's Westbrook. LeBron against Collison. Count it!
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trailed by 2. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
Yeah, and in this case, you debate often. You hear guys debate whether to take a 2 for the tie or a 3 to win. In my case, with this situation, I think you go hard inside and see if you can get a good shot in close.
Smith, the pass to LeBron. Yes!
The one-hand tomahawk for you, folks. That's automatic highlight reel material.
That got their entire bench right up and out of their chairs.
And Kevin, how about the reaction from his teammates, not just on the bench. Look at the guys even in the game.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Trailing by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
They simply need a basket here, Kevin. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket and try to get something in the paint.
5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It's in! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Time expires and we're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1, getting going right now. So Cleveland will get the first possession. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Thunder 5 right now. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the small forward. Inside, Dellavedova. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Durant just inside the line. The kick out to Westbrook. Second shot opportunity. Mozgov with the block. Here's James. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
And you know what? They've been